going on, Star Wars fam? I am your bro host, Daniel Miller, and welcome to another episode of Shooting the PooDoo. We had a special one Friday, but of course we couldn't miss out on our Sundays, as always, for those of you who couldn't join Friday. So we are going to be going over, I guess, the past other 2 days, 2 and 3 of Celebration, and catch up on some Mando stuff because my man Jack Black, who should have been in Star Wars sooner, if you ask me. He was made to be in Star Wars. Is finally in Star Wars as an ex-Imperial general or some shit.
And a romantic. My God. Right. Swoon.
I need a comic book as
his beard's fantastic.
Him as an Imperial. Like, I need his comic book of him
and
being
it's gonna be romantic as hell.
Like, I feel like he was probably kind of a dick, but he probably wasn't that like he could have been nice. I don't know. I need to see a comic.
I think he's really nice, actually. In real life.
I feel like he was the guy that let everybody get away with shit. Like, wasn't strict. You know,
he probably had a lot of fun on set, like he usually does. Yeah,
it was just like, how would he have rose to like general or whatever position he got if he wasn't like cutthroat though? You know, he said he had a change of heart.
Okay, I thought you meant the guy. I'm like, the guy's fine.
You're like, he's a perfect angel. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently he like over delivered his Bowser.
Yeah. Chris Say's gonna drop in.
Yay!
Thank you. It is flowing. It's got that. It's a good hockey hair. You're right.
There we go.
You're right.
Slap shot over here.
All that lettuce. All right.
Hanson brother over here.
Get your Chicago handshakes ready. We got a bulky episode this week.
Oh my God! Is that Malort? Oh no!
Yeah, the Chicago handshake, which is a shot of Malort and an old style beer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the citywide.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the Chicago handshake. So
I like that.
Well, nice to meet you.
For us, it's a PBR and a shot of Jim Beam. It's Philadelphia.
Philly, baby.
But I didn't think we were gonna get like as much news as we got on the first day of Celebration. We got some stuff, but I was kind of right. Like, I feel like they dumped it all right on that first day, and then they just kind of ladled out the rest of the cool shit. Showed some stuff on this Ahsoka panel. Go over that, I guess. Mm-hmm. I didn't see anything really today. I was busy with Easter stuff, so that's why we're here.
And
I just saw
father.
Yeah, Dan just being daddy over there. Daddy.
The thing.
We the only other thing that I really recognized today was I saw I always forget his name. I saw Cal Kestis literally give his poncho to a Cal Kestis cosplayer. Like, the passing of the poncho, like, that's beautiful.
That was awesome.
Hayden getting his flowers with Christina Ariel, making the absolute best, coming to you straight from my middle school locker, from the poster in my middle school locker comment to Hayden. I'm like, that's my girl already, but like 100%. It's been a good weekend, especially since I was so tired from watching everything on Friday that, you know, when you're in person at Celebration, like, the energy and the vibes, like, you don't care that you're dying, but when you're at home on your couch, you don't have the same drive to keep up with it, at least in my opinion. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, exactly. You're right, and that's like how I was feeling. I'm like, man, like, I can't imagine how we were able to get through it. I was over it. I'm not saying I was over it, it's just I'm not there, so like my life here is a little different, but still, like, just after one day of hearing all that stuff, I was like, all right, I'm good. I mean, well, I didn't even like check on Saturday to see what was up. I didn't check today to see what was up. I just figured, you know, we'll wrap it all up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, tomorrow is the last day? Is it a Monday?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll figure out where it's held for 2025, which.
We've had that confirmed by DJ Elliott on social media today. He said it was confirmed that he was told they would find out at the closing ceremonies tomorrow and that he would announce it then. He does not know where it is yet, but he says that he knows that it will be announced tomorrow. So
yeah,
we'll
and
find
out. I like that they're skipping a year. Like, it needs to happen to give people a chance. I mean, it was great that they put it in Europe. A lot of people over the pond wanted to go to Celebration in the States, and only, you know, so many could make it. So they deserve it too. But when it comes back over here, it's like, man, if it was every year here, like I was so happy we kind of got that little break from Chicago to Anaheim. At first I was pissed. I was like, no way. Like I couldn't wait to go again. But then it made going that much better because it was so like it's been so long. It felt like, so I'm hoping that this like extra, you get this extra year in between them. You have some time to save some money and
Right.
plan some things out a little bit better.
I don't. I got my Star Wars Celebration 2024 is my wedding. It's gonna be so expensive.
Yeah.
I hope I have money for 2025. Make it in Chicago, then I can go.
Just
there you go, right? Make it home.
In general, like it was in Japan.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen.
Listen,
if it was in Japan, I would figure out everything I could do to make it to Japan to go to, because like I want to go to Japan, period. Like I haven't gone anywhere outside the United States, and that's one of the places that's on the top of the list to go.
That would be a crazy first international experience.
You know what I mean?
And that'd be a crazy Star Wars experience.
You would need a week before Celebration out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, you would have to be
you would see nothing.
a millionaire.
And you'd still feel like you didn't see anything.
You wouldn't see a drop.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see a drop. I've been to Tokyo this whole time. That's all haven't seen Osaka, haven't seen Kyoto. Just in Tokyo, where all the lights are.
I hope the rest of Asia's cool too.
Yeah.
When I was a little upset because when I was in Anaheim, like I didn't get to explore much of California like I wanted to. Like by the time,
man.
It is big, but like by the time we were done, like the day of celebration was over, like you're tired, bro. You were walking miles. Like you don't realize it, but after like you're walking to this group of friends, and then you're walking to this group of friends, and then this event that you're walking to, and this event, and then you've got after party shit to go to, or something that's happening after the regular showroom floor stuff, dude. You were whooped, and like
you're walking around, you're standing up when you're building a lightsaber, you're standing up when you're drinking, so you can lean.
Everywhere's lines. Everywhere's lines. Lines everywhere.
You're completely dehydrated from the combination of California sun, convention, and alcohol. You've slept a total of 20 hours in the last 5 days, and you've been walking 30,000 steps every day. So your ankles, your feet, your knees, your hips, and your back are like, fuck you. So yeah. And but at the end of it, you're like, I need more days. Everything hurts.
I need at least 2 days to sit.
Just
sit down.
It really is sad. Like the last day, like for Chris and I, like when we went and we were in Anaheim, we had like one extra day. Like we were there. It ended Sunday, I believe, the last time, and we were there for that Monday. So we got to hang with everybody Sunday night, and it was just like, it was so surreal. Like you're getting drunk with everybody. Everybody's hanging all over each other. All the love is there. And then you're just like, God damn it, we're all going to go home. And then you get back home and you're literally depressed because of the dopamine overflow of just being out there for 4 days with all these awesome people that you hang with all the time. So like the dopamine is just wide open. And then by the time you get home, it's all over. So you're just like, I was reality like sucks. 2 weeks at least.
Yeah. It's really bad. It's so high and so low. Hi and bye.
See ya.
It really is like you're exhausted for what feels like weeks afterwards, and you just are emotionally just like, the world is sad and none of my friends are here. Like 100%. Hello, speaking of friends.
See?
we were talking about a celebration hangover and like depression and whatnot, like just like how it all like it's just like a flood of dopamine.
It is like after con depression. I was like, it's like with Christmas. Like I love that time of the year, and then it's gone tomorrow. Okay,
it really
back
is.
to regular life.
I guess I'm cold.
Yeah, I get it.
So like sad that I couldn't go to Europe to do celebration. You know what I mean?
London,
like I'm going overseas. Like cool.
Last time they was in London, I wasn't able to go because of work, and then it turned out that I could have gone, so that made me pissed off. And then like this time, it didn't work out. It was too soon, and it's like there's other stuff going on this year. There's no way I could have done both. I was like,
oh yeah, it was way too soon. That's
what
what I mean.
year,
Like if
we had some time,
yeah, if they did the every other year and they made it in
Yeah.
London, it could have been a possibility for me.
Yeah.
Even with having a baby, it could have been a
love
possibility.
London.
Baby's
Yeah,
first trip.
I love it out there so much. It's too bad, but
Yeah.
Too long.
But here's the thing: the thing about it being the way that it is that a lot of us who normally would be there didn't get to go, so we get to suffer together. So it's okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it was-
Misery loves company.
I was
And we
almost
have
like
both.
I was almost like I was like, I'm like happy for the people that got to go, but all the people that didn't get to go, I was like kind of like, all right, good, you all can suffer with me.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. It was so. I got so like in my own head, and then I turned around. I was like, wait a minute, this is gonna be okay.
Like I felt
yeah.
like I felt so confused with emotion because I'm feeling the FOMO and like I didn't get to go to Scotty J. Rowe from Bomb Bad Cast's wedding, and I
the
was
other thing
that
too.
was what I was really
Yeah.
planning for like this
Yeah.
year. But the baby came, and I was so happy about it. Look, don't get me wrong, that's what I mean. That's why I'm confused with emotion because I'm all this FOMO, but yet I'm so excited for the reason why I couldn't go.
Absolutely.
But it was just, oh man, missed out on
Yeah.
a lot this year. Felt sad.
Yeah, I got to go back and look at the picture. I saw some of the stuff already, and it's like I didn't even get to actually see, the feed or anything because it's like I was hanging out with Mom yesterday, who hadn't seen it in a while, so we took her to see Dungeons and Dragons, and we had lunch. So
That movie's awesome.
it was fun.
That
I was
movie's
so
awesome.
surprised. I was so honestly, and I know there's people who love Willow out there, but for me, this is what I wish Willow was more like. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah, I was like, oh, this is cool because it's like it's an update of like these types of films, right? But it's fun. It's like it found a good balance of like bringing it into this era along with like having these well-known actors in it because sometimes they can throw you out of the movie, right?
Yeah.
It's like it just throws you out of the whole vibe of the movie, but they picked really good actors. They were a lot of fun, and if you love D&D, it's just like there's going to be all these things in there that you can be like, oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my
I
god.
heard the Easter eggs are nuts.
Yes,
Heard the Easter eggs are nuts. In that movie.
Yeah.
That and
It's fun.
Mario has like bananas Easter eggs apparently.
Oh, I can only imagine like the Mario movie. You probably would like have to have like 3-4 video essays. Just
Dude,
for
it's
that,
like
right?
the things happening in the background. Like I literally heard in a TV spot, like one of the toads say, "Oh, you got to blow the cartridge." I was like, "Stop!"
Yeah. I'm hearing good things. Actually, it's real fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I hear Jack Black is an awesome.
I heard he over
yeah.
delivers. This was Bowser. Yeah. Heard he
Also,
Bowser.
have you heard the
Why
Peach
wouldn't he?
song #1 on iTunes? The Peach
No, there's a
song that
Peach
Jack
song?
Black.
You
He
hear
wrote
what-
a song called Peaches for the
That's
Mario
amazing.
movie, and there's a music video that
Yeah.
he's singing. He's playing a grand piano inside of a giant peach with a bowl of peaches on the piano. I'm just saying you should
That's
probably
amazing.
go watch that.
Song
After
fit
this.
for
Also-
princess.
see this
Song
also
fit for a
Jack
princess.
Black.
Then
Jack
Is it
Black on
theater
the-
only?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
It's
Okay.
Illumination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, it'll be out
Nintendo's
soon
like,
enough,
give me your
though.
money.
Yeah.
Also,
Another news:
Jack Black-
Cocaine Bear is coming out April 14th on
Yes!
Peacock.
Wait, really?
Also, Jack Black said he wants
That's
a
what I heard
sequel,
last.
obviously, and he wants Pedro
Oh, yeah,
Pascal to
yeah.
play Wario.
So, back to
He
my
wants
God.
who to play Wario?
Pedro Pascal to play Wario.
oh my god. Oh my
Although-
god.
I hope this isn't spoilery, but the one thing I have heard about the Super Mario movie is that it sets up for a sequel.
Oh, I'm
So
sure.
if it's
yeah.
good,
If
Yeah.
Pedro
know, maybe we
Pascal
can get
played Wario and sounded anything like
Oh my
the waiter he played
Oh my
in
God.
SNL, I'm gonna die. If he
Who's
sounds anything
Waluigi?
like,
Who's Waluigi?
I
Who's
don't know
Pedro?
who could be Waluigi.
Oh my God.
Who's the guy that played Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad? He could be Waluigi.
Oh my god.
David Smastillion?
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
He'd be awesome.
That
He'd
guy.
be awesome.
That guy. Yeah.
That guy.
Yes,
oh
I
my
can't
god,
wait.
dude!
I can't
would
wait.
love
Also,
that.
Rainbow Road Mario Kart. So,
Oh
Beautiful.
shit, that's in this
oh yeah,
in the movie. Oh
yeah.
my god.
Anna Taylor-Joy came to the red premiere as Peach's Mario Kart jumper outfit with gloves in it. She wore that to the
we
premiere.
bought
Yes,
Julie
that
a
was like,
Switch. Well, Julie bought herself a Switch, and she crushes me in Mario Kart all the
Mario
time.
Mario Kart and Mario Party ends relationships, so be careful.
That's why I don't really play with her much.
I've seen
try to stay away from that. I don't like getting competition. I was like, my controller sucks. I was like, my controller it's broken. It's not working like yours is.
I was a big Mario Kart 64 guy.
I was thinking about potentially like streaming Mario Party or Mario Kart. Like I was like, oh, Ethan and I can just like race you. No. For the sake of our relationship.
Party,
for the sake of that.
You'll start knocking controllers out of people's hands. I've seen it.
Oh, I'm not nice. I am not a nice person to play Mario Party with.
So
Mario Party pictures.
At least you admit it.
I know my limitations, and that's one of them. Like you gotta feed me. You gotta give me caffeine.
Right.
And you gotta give me Broadway too.
That's true.
Where there's like the Bowser step on, and you get like the negative threes. Oh man.
No.
Oh, you don't want that. You don't want that.
I will end you.
You will be on the couch for a week.
All right. Let's get back on track here.
Oh my god, dude.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
We had the Ahsoka panel today, and I pulled up StarWars.com to see things that we might have missed out of it, and so cool that they have this 10 things we learned from the Ahsoka panel.
I know one.
I know one too.
Go ahead, Claire.
Lars, we already like kind of knew that, like that was already out there in the ether, but confirmed.
I'm telling you,
Lars.
that video that Mark found of that dude that literally was like, I'm gonna take a picture of Lars and post it, like photo and pose it on the back of the head of the shadow of this video. Like someone who thought to do that.
That's
I'm just like, you're a crazy person. You are, but
but we love you.
Beautiful mind.
Beautiful Brandon.
Yeah,
truly beautiful.
That was awesome.
But, so number one on here is the series is a continuation of Ahsoka's journey, like from Rebels, Clone Wars, but it's taken after, it says here, from Book of Boba Fett and whatnot. Took a moment at the beginning of the panel, reflect on incredible path that the character's taken. It seems to be what it is. It's just a continuation of her story. That doesn't really give us anything. This is
fine. I mean, that's what we're there for, right?
Yeah. I don't know why they put the goddamn thing there in the first
place, man.
We expected as much, Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like we all knew that. Like,
I need to give
information right there.
But I need to give the Ahsoka series a special thank you, because it was the final catalyst to get Ethan to start watching Star Wars Rebels. He's seen Clone Wars and he's seen Bad Batch, but he has not watched Rebels. And I'm like, I know you don't like how the cartoons look, but you're gonna love it. And so he's already on season 3 as of this weekend. And we are loving it.
Here's some information that might be helpful. It says Ahsoka's mission in this series is driven for her to find 2 very specific people. I think one of them is Ezra.
Who could those people be?
Right. And
the hologram would make sense.
Thrawn is the other one. Is that one?
I'm assuming, especially like with her path in Mando, of her being like, "Yo, where's Thrawn? I'm gonna stop that." She's straight up like, where's that guy at? I'm gonna stop him. So yes.
It's just, to me, it's insane because, I mean, we've obviously seen the journey of a lot of these characters getting to this point, right? The fact that, Ahsoka started off as a character a lot of people didn't even like, right? And then it just turned and everybody was rabid for the character, right? And then we thought that the character died and then the character came back, and it's like, and now there's a live action version of it. It's like, it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan.
The one cool thing I saw is Rosario Dawson giving love to Boss Logic, the artist who was who made, like, before she got casted, he did art of her as Ahsoka.
Boss Logic is literally
that's right.
He's the whisperer, man.
Yeah,
and
he's the fan cast whisperer.
The fan cast whisperer, and she liked it, shared it. And it went viral, And then Filoni saw it.
It's
Was
like,
like,
oh shit.
and then Filoni was like, that could probably work. And then didn't hear
That's not a bad
anything.
idea.
And then she got the Skype call, as she says. And then here we are. I mean, he also predicted Oscar Isaac as Snake, too. He did that, too. So.
This also says that
Incredible.
there are going to be lots and lots of fights, and the cast trained very hard for them.
Very cool.
So get ready for tons of choreography, tons of action.
I want it.
Which is what I'm all about. I love action in Star Wars too. No,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
I like some talkies, but give me some action. Action's good.
Exactly.
And what is her name that plays the
I know you're talking about
administrator? She's already been appeared in Mando. I can't remember her character's name.
Elspeth, the actress. Yes.
Her dad is like someone famous, right?
If she was literally trained by Bruce Lee.
Her dad's
like helped train her.
Yeah,
we're gonna be fed, guys. It's gonna be so good, guys.
She's just so cool looking, right? Like it's like I love her look. Like when she's on screen, just the way she handles herself, and I was like, oh, it's so cool to have her back. I'm glad. I'm really glad because she after the experience of being in that other episode, they were like super cool about it. Morgan Elsbeth, that's right. They were super positive about it, right? And they were like, had nothing but cool things to say about the experience and what had happened. So the fact that they brought her back, it's like, hey, let's do it.
Who better? Who better?
Mm-hmm. And then,
she was trained. Yeah, I've never seen her before.
We've got both new and old faces are joining the crew. Clearly, they're going to bring new characters into this, which I'm excited.
But where's Rex?
And the heir to the Empire has been revealed as one of the last things they were.
Somewhere along the line, it's going to be. I want that to be like a big episode when they bring Rex in. Yeah.
Like literally, we just watched Twilight of the Apprentice before I came in here. Mm-hmm. Like literally, we just watched it, and the moment at the end where they step out of the ship and Rex realizes Ahsoka's not there, that reuniting to be reunited with his little Jedi child. Now I need it. He hurts me.
We'll probably get in trouble if I try to play the trailer for the Jedi Survivor thing, wouldn't we?
I don't think so, man. It's just a trailer.
I didn't get a chance of watching it. That's right.
I know what.
Let's do it.
Put it on, man.
Live dangerously.
Hey, no music being played. It's just a video. We're commentating on it.
I'm all about it. We'll try this out.
Video.
Chris is gonna be so mad at me, but I'm going for it.
Do it.
It's a good trailer. He breaks down what's new. It's important. It's an important trailer. That's why I put it in the thread to begin with.
So clearly, as I was saying, we got the trailer for Jedi Survivor. I'm going to play it.
We've got the trailer
for Jedi Survivor. And let's just go for it.
The ship is docking, and
here we go.
You were only a child when they sent you off to
war.
Oh.
It already looks better.
Yeah. Cutscene.
The weight of a galaxy on you.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, this looks so good.
Cool.
Yeah, this already looks way better.
Deborah Wilson. I just love that Deborah Wilson is in this.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I love that droid.
Also,
I gotta build that. I gotta build that in the next couple weeks.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. Cal's looking good, guys.
Yeah,
little beard.
He is.
That beard looks good on him.
He's looking leaner.
Yo!
Got a beard.
Give that man to a TIE fighter. Thanks.
Right? I saw that.
We have few allies.
Good to see you, Cal.
The odds are against
Rancor.
Yes. Oh, Rancor fights.
Oh,
I'm for it. Yes.
Nice.
That guy's good.
Ooh, I'm seeing cool action here.
Mm-hmm. God of War taught people, man.
Who is this dude? Ow!
general grievance.
He's no match for droid, guys.
We must stand.
Mike died. Mike just died.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Thank you. And then if he tosses him out the window, he can air his general grievance.
Yes!
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
So,
it's already on pre-order. Oh, we lost.
Claire, how did we lose Claire?
Did we throw her
We
at
didn't
the
lose
airlock?
Claire.
We booted me.
So,
My bad.
Dan, I'm
Sorry,
going to have
no
to
more
play
bad
this for
jokes.
Pro Axiom
Chris would be
Gaming.
proud of that one.
I'll do it. We're playing this for
it.
Pro Axiom
Do
Gaming
it.
because I'm the only person that has like the system to play it out of everybody. So you're gonna have to watch now.
Well, I mean,
I go to
I can
Costco on
play
a
it.
weekly basis, and there's like a bundle of the PS5 right now with
Yeah.
God of War for
Treat
like
yourself.
500 something bucks. And every
Treat
time I
yourself.
walk by it, I go,
Me
They're-
too,
they're-
Claire.
they're
I'm
available
waiting
now.
till the middle of this month to do so, and I'm going to finally take the leap. But yeah.
Yes, Laura.
I need it.
Oh,
So what I
beautiful,
saw
beautiful.
from another
I
trailer
want
is
to play it.
there's like the types of saber you would like, single, dual wielding, and double sided. They have their own separate trees, and you could like jump around. Like, okay, I want to be good at all of them. I want to be good at two of them, or you could be good at one of them. And it's be like, I dual wield, and I've been doing this the entire game, and this is the skills I have for that, and like, it's insane. And the droid, you could like change his visor and change like his aesthetic. It'll
Sweet boy.
do different things, and one of them is give you waypoints for better mapping because you know how that map was abysmal in the
Yeah.
first game. So it's like, no, like you'll press a button like with a Dead Space type of thing and hold point to the right direction you're supposed to go.
Yeah, I remember how frustrated and lost I
For
got
$70.
at one point in the old game. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was at a time where we were the hottest action game when the world was Uncharted. So it was a lot of climbing.
Mhm.
Everything was Assassin's Creed-ish. It was stealth, and then Sekiro just came out, so they like adopted that fighting style of like parrying, and which still looks like this, but
Yeah.
a little bit closer, like God of War style. So yeah, it looks sharp. Looks very sharp. It looks like a lot of the quality of life changes have been smoothed out from the first game. From what I saw this big 12-minute trailer of a guy like breaking it down. Like he got invited out to play, and it was pretty cool.
It looks like they're taking a lot of God of War.
We all learn from each other.
Dude,
Mhm.
I mean, because think about
That's
it.
with video games. Jesus.
Unleashed did the same thing. Star Wars Unleashed, literally, the Force Unleashed
Oh my
was
god.
straight up Star Wars God of War.
It's the killing
Yeah.
machine game.
If you ever look at play those games like the
Yeah.
old God of Wars on PlayStation 2 and then play the Force Unleashed, it's the same thing.
Those
They
poor
like, especially
stormtroopers.
you have Unleashed mode where it's Spartan mode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same
And
shit.
just lightning everywhere. Just lightning.
Oh,
Yeah,
why'd you gotta
yeah.
say that? Because that just makes me realize I probably wouldn't like those games if it wasn't Star Wars.
Uh,
Because I'm not those early God of Wars. I was like, no.
Well, the new ones are fire, and that's
Yes, that's all that matters.
all that
So-
matters.
We had the Lucasfilm Publishing panel for you book nerds out there,
But nerds.
which this is something I'm actually
That's exciting.
really interested in getting. DK Star Wars
That's cool.
timelines. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I missed all this earlier. Like I said, I was out and about, so I just barely got
Mhm.
home. So I was going to catch up. But this, I like
Carry
this.
this in your backpack. Carry it everywhere you go, so
Seriously.
that next time somebody in your family goes, "I don't understand why there's no Darth Vader in my series, in my Mandalorian." I'm like, "Cause it
You're
falls Star Wars
Come.
timeline."
Come,
This is
gather
the
around me,
right
children. Gather around me. It's
Story
story
time.
time.
With pictures.
They're going to explain the world between worlds in this. It says right here, timeline delves into everything from Din Djarin's identity to the world between worlds.
Word.
Beautiful.
Fucking dope.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm in on that. Star Wars
Oh.
100 objects illuminating
cool.
items from a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, Kristen Bear wrote that. Oh, cool.
Rebel Manifesto.
Yeah.
The path. to
Namek.
Uh-oh, the survivor strat of the art. Give me.
And
Let's go.
insert art of book here. Yes.
Let's
always.
go.
Nice.
Always
That's
nice.
somebody video
Nice.
game art books.
So good.
Then we've got
Oh, and this. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
I love those
I was
books.
waiting
people
for
who
it.
I love these too. And I'm just sitting here. If one of you motherfuckers didn't write a salacious crumb from a certain point of view, I swear to God. I swear to God.
There would be, yeah, no.
Swing and miss.
Guys,
especially after how much more like screen time we've gotten with those little guys now, right?
Yes.
Now that like they're actually about, and they're being treated more fairly. So there's that.
Thank you. Much
Thank
needed.
you for saying that. So I didn't have to because
This is
needed
cool.
book right here.
This is
I'm
cool.
just people just think I'm crazy lady at this
I
point.
love character encyclopedias.
I actually, you know what? I would love to do this because that's to me part of what makes me stay away from the Republic, because I was like, I can't keep up. I'm like, oh my god,
and it's tough.
It's so overwhelming.
Who Jedi is who anymore.
Kudos to everybody who I see who talk about all these characters. And I was like, I can't remember all these.
I know.
You're
right, Mark.
Yeah,
it's a lot, and that's so cool.
This second stage that they did, I'm having trouble trying to keep up. I'm still just
a lot of characters.
That's the move.
I still stepped in I'm still on the first one, and now I just started stepping in the second one, and I'm like,
I think the only, I mean, other than Avar Chris, I think the only other one I know is Buryaga, right? And that's
Buryaga.
and Geode, of course, and
it's published by DK, who I'm pretty sure do the DC and
Marvel. Those are all stage one characters.
It's gonna be a good book.
So we'll get Avar, Chris, Markion Rowe, and play.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah,
look,
that's cute. Life Day, front and center.
Look at Uncle
Day.
Steve.
No.
There is your family.
Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve.
I love the idea of a Wookiee named Steve.
Oh my god, yeah. Look at my man. Look at my man in the background right here. Look at my man in the background with his vibro nuts. You see him?
Vibro nuts?
Vibro nuts.
You mean Uncle Steve, dude?
Is that Uncle Steve?
That's Uncle Steve,
Uncle
dude.
Steve? Yeah, look at this. I just got Uncle Steve's
action figure.
Look at this.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Forever referring to Black Chrysanthemum as Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve, baby.
Uncle Steve ripped that Trandoshan apart.
That's right. That's why Uncle Steve's my favorite. He ripped his arms right off.
Oh my god.
And just
his own arm.
We did talk about that I was vindicated, right, for my hatred for Sid.
Oh,
yeah, so Sid was evil this whole time, huh?
I just a quick. We saw what happened on Bad Batch, right? Everybody saw the proof. Okay, thank you. All right, we can continue. Yeah. So
I said it before when I agreed then, and I'm going to say it again now. Dan was right.
These kid books sell like hotcakes in my store.
Dude, I'm going to be buying this shit, man. Are you kidding
like
me?
Hotcakes.
I can't wait.
That's so cute.
Look at this. Buryaga's
it's written
right
by
there.
Rosemary and Charles Soule. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
And dude, why wouldn't a Wookiee Jedi like from the High Republic be the person to sell to kids?
Because we're good people.
Furry,
we're good people.
Lovable, just a giant teddy bear that knows how to make things float.
Love freak Kashyyyk. Freak out. Okay.
It's so cool. That is awesome. Ooh, Young Jedi Adventures. I wish they would make more of those like shorts. They were doing those little animated shorts.
Yeah, that's for like the kiddie kids.
Yeah,
we're gonna be selling.
They're doing more of those, aren't they? Didn't they have a panel?
I still need to watch the episode. Yeah.
Caitlin Kennedy.
Creative Eye is right. It's like it does remind me of like a Bible story though. The book we just saw before. It does look like a little Bible story book.
Yeah, right.
It's funny. It totally does. That's what it reminding me of. I'm like,
oh my god.
Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Cult.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Happy Easter to those who
Happy
observe.
Easter, everyone.
I had brunch today and like 3 mimosas by noon, so I had a good day.
Jesus Christ.
Did somebody get a favor from Aunt Kathleen?
Nepo baby.
Caitlin Kennedy?
I don't know.
Did Caitlin Kennedy get a favor from Aunt Kathy?
Maybe.
Oh God.
I would love to know.
Maybe.
But that's fine. I don't care. If it's a good book, give a shit. It looks cute as hell.
That's right. Not all Nepo babies.
Chris.
Oh.
What's
that down there? We got a stew going.
Is that
exactly
that strip isn't blue, is it? Okay, good.
Panther burger.
Yeah, that's getting done.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
You can do a tip-yip casserole.
Yeah, that
I'm
Bantha
not
burger
eating
looks
that.
like it's got a hot dog that's like frayed out on the bottom.
You see what I'm
somewhere.
saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
as a beef dog.
Ride the lightning. Let's go.
Oh, what is this?
Right,
This
the
Sesame
lightning.
shake.
Let's go, man. That looks
Damn.
cataclysmic.
Looks really cool. I think that's the end of it. Collectibles.
Oh,
You
cool.
want a flip
About it.
pop out booklet, bro?
Flip
Of
pops.
the two most over characters in Star Wars.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
God, yes. It's like, because we need another Darth Vader or Boba Fett figure or whatever,
Because that's where my Star Wars is the guy with the helmets.
Oh boy.
I am
go
excited
ahead.
about all of it. I'm excited about all of it.
Yeah,
And hopefully I'll catch up on the High Republic because it sounds like there was a High Republic panel yesterday.
There was, and I'm getting into that
And,
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But can
encyclopedia
we
looks
talk
big.
about the real news from the High Republic panel though? Like the actual real news that I can't stop thinking about?
What's that?
Leslie Headland confirming that Vernestra Rowe is in the Acolyte.
Yes. And
What?
Oh my God, that's great. Yes.
Who
So
that?
Vernestra Rowe, Vern from the High Republic.
Is the character named Vern?
Vern.
Well, that's what everyone calls her because she was in like the
Youngest
first
Jedi Knight.
stage of
High Republic.
the High Republic, and she's like a real special kid.
You had
real
me on
young.
a Jedi named Vern, so it could have been Christopher Lloyd.
Vernestra Rowe was the youngest to be knighted, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So she was
Is
like
she
the
a
youngest
little
Jedi ever.
badass?
Right.
And now she's
And-
gonna be a big badass who looks like she's seen some shit because all of her hair is falling out. She looks stressed.
She's stressed out, man. And it seems like the Acolyte, I guess, maybe is this, you think this might be taking place at like the end of the High Republic?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like the
That is-
fall of the High Republic.
Exactly. Yeah. Because we're in the era of uncontested. I mean, other than, the Nile, which, pretty big contest, but there's no Force users that they're dealing with who are wielding the dark side. So this is kind of like the rise of the Sith in a way, which is going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited about that as well. I want some more Sith stuff, and I need it. I need it. Just like that's why in this Ahsoka show with these two new characters,
Blood Orange,
with Brian Fry as that new Sith guy. Still a little upset that he didn't come on and give us an interview about all of it, but
the leaves are changing. They're going from green to blood orange.
Speaking of blood orange, that lightsaber. Now,
it's
we know
confirmed.
that red lightsaber crystals are made when a Sith or a dark side user bleeds the crystal with all of their hate. You pour all of your hate and all that patching. Charles Soule talked about it in one of the latest Vader comic books. It was talked about in the Ahsoka book and whatnot. So what does blood orange mean?
A tasty beverage.
That's what I was thinking too.
I was gonna say fake ass
True
bitch.
blood.
He wants it to bleed. He's a little fake ass bitch. Maybe he can't quite bleed it. I don't know. Maybe not. They probably wouldn't explain it.
Or do you think maybe they just not enough hate?
Hear me out, Plo Koon.
That's just a name. That's a name.
Plo Koon.
That's a name.
It's the alien who's orange, has the orange lightsaber.
No, no, he's not. He's not orange. He's purple. Plo Koon's more like a. He's got is Plo Koon orange? Yeah, he is orange.
Yeah, he's orange, man.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting though. It'll be new. It'll be new lore or new stuff to the lore right now. So
yeah.
I need to know about this orange lightsaber stuff. And
I think it's cool.
From Around the Galaxy was saying something about it just being CGI that wasn't complete. I'm like, why would they show a trailer with not complete stuff?
But Filoni said it was orange, right? He did say, yeah.
Okay, all right. See,
I thought it was like a colorization thing too. I thought it would be like their choice of hue for this show, but no, it's actually orange. It's pretty cool.
I mean, we've got brand new gold sabers as of the Rise of Skywalker, like in the live action. So I mean,
and the gold sabers are Jesus, they're so pretty.
So pretty.
except for some of the things that I revealed to you guys about Ray's lightsaber on Friday.
I know. I've been. I'm
Thanks.
still scarred.
I'm sorry that I had to expose that, imagery
Thank you.
to you guys, but just can't be the only one who.
Exactly.
You're the only one.
You couldn't be the only one because you had to share it.
Chris knew if Chris was here. If Chris was here, said he was jumping in. I don't know if that's happening, but
crisis.
Wanted to let's shift gears and talk about that wild ass Mandalorian episode we got on Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Dude, straight up felt like a Clone Wars episode.
It was like a special or something.
It was. It totally was. Yeah.
It was whacked out. The only thing that I could really complain about it, there's two things. Knighting Grogu made no fucking sense to me.
Yeah,
no sense.
Yet.
Let it
It was just some bullshit that just happened at the end there. There was no fucking ceremony. There was nothing. They were all just standing around. And she just whips out a sword. It was just like, I knight thee. And he's fucking 1
She
foot
should have
tall.
named it with the flute. That'd have been awesome. With the flute, like,
Oh, and look, I love Lizzo's music. I fucking sing that shit. Show me what you're working. I'm all for it. All about it. Horrible. I just was not about her acting.
it was a normies episode.
But that was it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That I love
who say Baby Yoda and stuff still. It's for those people.
I will just say it did feel like a Clone Wars episode. And as somebody who has sat through a lot of episodes of animation where we're like, why did we go here this week? I felt right at home. Also because we had battle droid dialogue, which is already a W in my heart. We had super battle droid chase scene capers. And then on top of that, the real wonderful droid moment was the emotional, rousing speech from the bartender droid that every other droid was like Hunger Games, put your 3 fingers up in response. I'm like, we got an emotional droid monologue.
Mm-hmm.
I am living. I'm living. Cameos aside, I am living. Not the best episode of television, but a great episode.
Learned some shit though from the droid bar. We learned some droid lore, Claire, from the droid bar.
We did.
About the stuff that they drink and the fluids and how it it's not only like hydraulic fluid and stuff that makes them work, but it
helps repair your circuits and shit.
And their programming and whatnot. It keeps their programming up and running well, and so they don't malfunction.
So it's funny
Ginger would be so happy.
So
right. I wish that going to a bar would help fix my circuit sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Seriously. I mean, it does in some respects, but the next day is a mess. But
oh yeah.
But then it's like you have to wonder. So then, like when 3PO takes the oil bath, right? It's like, is that part of the process, right? It's like the part of like regrouping. It's like a
certain process of what they do. It's all that oil and lubricant that helps
loosen up his joints, help him work better. Everything.
Yeah. WD-40.
Yeah.
There you go.
They could either drink it from one of those beer caps that you see at NASCAR, or they can just take a bath in it. I feel like either way could work.
Cans.
Yeah, right.
I want somebody to Photoshop Bender in the droid bar now.
And another thing that they exposed in this,
that would have been amazing. There should have been a little cameo in the back, right? Like
Bender
don't
back
explain
there.
it. If you're gonna go all out with a batshit crazy episode, dude, then that's what I would love to have seen. Oh, that would have been awesome.
Bender?
Yeah, right.
Exactly, right? Bender, what's his name? Tweaky from freaking Buck Rogers. I mean, just throw them in there in the background.
Yes.
Why not? Right, Maria from Metropolis, dude. Come on,
Dude,
do
that
it.
was awesome.
Let's do it.
Oh, I could see that.
Did you guys notice the one thing with Christopher Lloyd, where he was talking about how if he shut all the droids down, like literally society would collapse?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn.
And that's
Very
it almost reminded me of
tomorrow.
Whatchamacallit, Wall-E with the dependence of having humans just being of no just doing nothing and just they're not functioning like they normally did because they have everything's being done for them, right? That's kind of what I took from it as well. Which
Wally,
obviously, we get the
you brought up
uprising
a
and all
movie
that.
that just literally makes me cry every time I watch it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
good, but as much as
Probably
that
my
movie
favorite
does make me
Pixar
cry,
movie.
nothing makes me cry like that montage in Up. Okay,
Oh.
I
Yeah,
cried through my damn 3D glasses more than I think I've ever cried in a movie theater. I was a hot mess.
You know he's getting a spinoff.
It's like-
he finds a date.
Oh no.
You're getting. He has a.
Oh, yeah,
special-
that's right.
He
His
has like
first
a
date.
blind. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
like his
that's
first
right. And
date.
it's supposed to. And then people who've seen it already said they're a mess too. So thanks.
It's like literally it's Up, and then it's like the end of Coco. Like
Come on.
don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Dude. Yeah, don't.
Oh,
Coco is also really tough for me. You know what would be crazy if Lucasfilm and Pixar got together and did something to like, wouldn't that be nuts if they did
It would be
something like
nuts.
that? Oh man, I'd be all for it. I know people would complain, but if they did a Star Wars Pixar like combo, oh shit,
That's money right there. I mean, that's those two names.
the money.
It's just
The money.
opening weekend is like here's all of America's money.
It's hard. You'd be hard pressed to find me not crying during a Pixar movie. Like
it's hard not to do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What, like A Bug's Life is fine, I guess.
Yeah.
That movie is Seven Samurai. Thank you. Moving on. That's serious. It's Seven Samurai. One bug leaves, brings back 6 to help rebuild his village from a tyrant.
What about the love moment
stuff.
between the Quarren and the Mon Calamari, the forbidden love?
The forbidden love.
I know.
That was
Here's the thing: they go that far to do that, but they can't throw in queer characters. I was not happy.
Tell them.
You know what?
Somebody brought that up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" That's a good point.
Justified.
That's right.
But I loved it though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought that was a cool moment because we haven't really seen that, right?
Oh.
And it's like, and it was almost like, and it wasn't even just that they were cross species, like love, right? It's the fact that it looked like one had money and the other didn't, and it just happened to work out that way. So that there were layers.
And there were layers. And then I love that they specifically picked a Mon Calamari prince and a Quarren because they live on the same planet canonically. And like according to Clone Wars, we're at this we're peaceful together now, but we don't like each other. We live together, we cohabitate. But it's just like, oh my god,
was that wrong? Were they both royalty but couldn't be together, or was it one looked like they had money, the other one didn't, or like they were of higher like social relevance or something?
Thing. Yeah,
I think. I mean, one of them, the Mon Calamari was literal royalty, and I think that the Quarren woman was I think she might have been like a captain or in the Navy or something like that. So maybe
still,
not like
there's like a certain hierarchy, obviously.
Yes,
okay. So I was kind of right then. Okay.
Also, fish martini, Holly Fry. Make us a fish martini with a Swedish fish garment in a little.
She will.
Champagne flute. Oh my god.
She will. She definitely will. I know it's going to happen now. She probably was already on it when she saw the drink, like instantly.
Right, exactly.
Like, how do I make that?
I tweeted her instantly. She's like scheming.
Right? Don't they make like a mean cocktail? They always make like the ones for like the They had a podcast. There was also was it like a crime or like a mystery podcast?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And they used to make cocktails for it and everything too. Like it was part of the theme. Okay.
Cool. How do you guys feel about Din giving up the Darksaber?
Well, it's interesting you say that.
Do you believe in what he said?
Well, I wanted to know. I mean, I don't know. It's weird because the show's called The Mandalorian, right? And the whole big question people are asking is like, what does that mean now?
Well, actually, apparently
that's been spoken about this week.
Yeah, this is spoken about this week about Rick Rick and Katie Sackhoff are like, were asked that question, like, is Bo-Katan the Mandalorian now? And I was, and it's not called, Din Djarin's the Mandalorian. It's called the Mandalorian. So it's like, they're allowed to deviate and pick somebody else. And I mean, Din's there. Grogu's there. I mean, the main character of this thing is Grogu. Like, it's obvious that this boy is going to be a Mandalorian in some shape or form, like the next force wielding Mandalorian in some way, and like
adorable.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think after at first I was like, I don't know what this means, but after seeing what happened this weekend, I was like, oh, okay, you guys are it's the title of the thing.
Yeah.
And
I mean, whatever it all means, what it could have been at the beginning and where we're at now. But I mean, I just think that it is better that it goes back to Bo, who obviously can lead these people. They obviously we've gotten to see them prove themselves to these other folks now. And so it's like, it's all there, And it's like, Din's got stuff to do anyway. He
really does.
Grogu, he does. So it's just like, it's fine,
And do you notice how Bo handled that darksaber so easily? Like the reason why I think it's so heavy for Din is because he's not ready for the burden that
he's a himbo. That's why.
It's like the reason why it's heavy for him is because carrying that lightsaber means that you are the person that has to have the burden of leading the Mandalorians back to their homeland and leading them a whole thing.
He never wanted that.
Yeah. So exactly. And so like that's what like with Lauren saying that I was like, wow,
like, and there's a certain like sense worthiness or like that comes with it, right? It's like not everybody can pick up meow meow, so it's like
yeah, I know. I wish I could pick up meow meow. The best part, I love that movie so much. The original Thor was one of my favorite movies. When he throws the coffee cup down, he smashes the coffee cup. I was like laughing my ass off.
It's so great because that's the cool thing about it is because obviously where he comes from, obviously, look, he's of a certain he's royalty, he's this, he's that, but on Earth he's just a mess, right? So I love it. Yeah, fish out of water, but not really. So.
Yeah, so I mean, now that she beat that dude,
she killed him.
Jimmy Garoppolo looking guy.
A different guy I was thinking of.
Yeah, I was thinking
Axe Woves is his name, aka the hottest name in Star Wars.
He is pretty damn hot. I'm like, come on, dude. He looks better now than he did then. I was like, damn. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of an asshole though.
He was, but thank God he's not one of those crazy folks who keep their helmet on. Just kidding. They're not crazy folks. It's part of it. They're not crazy. We already talked about that.
Now I'm curious to see the union of the Mandalorians and like
but see, it's gonna get complicated because if we still haven't found out, and it's very possible, what if Axe and company got hired on to break out what's his name, Giancarlo, right? It's gonna get super complicated here if that's the case, because remember, we don't know who did that just yet. It could have been set up to look that way, or they hired them on to do it and they were like, well, it was just money, we were just doing a job. But it's complicated if that's the case.
I mean, like, we were honest,
people too.
We were definitely led to believe that it was them, we saw how they were for a job that was for those two star-crossed lovers. They didn't give a shit. They still did their job. So you could easily think that at this point they only care about money. So they're gonna release some dude, even if he was the one who destroyed their planet. So we don't know. You're right. Man, I'm interested because all the people at Celebration got to see that shit. They got to see episode 7 and see what's going on, the penultimate episode. Man, I'm just, God, I'm so excited to see what's going to happen.
I'm just mad that they didn't give us to us early. Like, they could drop it tonight. Be like, guys, you don't have to wait until Wednesday. I get it. I mean, it's fine. It's like there's perks that come with being out there, but it just, I was like, and I already saw somebody spoil one little detail, and I'm like, but whatever,
But this is because when we were out in Anaheim, we got to see Kenobi, but they dropped it that night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they did.
And that was cool. I didn't get to see it until the next day because, like I told you, I had to meet up, and then I watched it, and I was super hungover the next day when we watched it. So the moment that little Leia came on screen, lost it.
I was not okay.
Yeah,
in the room.
I was like, is that?
I was
The
literally
second we
being
saw
hugged.
Alderaan, I was like, it's not Luke. They're not doing Luke. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that was such a great twist in all that. I love that.
I had
That was
Jerry from
awesome.
Bombad Cast and Michael. We were just like embracing each other, just like,
Aw.
and Scotty J-Ro too. Like all of us were all just like hugging, and just like every time like something would happen, it would just hugs and tears,
Yeah.
and just.
I mean, I know people that seem to have a problem with that show, but I freaking enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
It was great.
I had so much fun. It was great. Anyway,
He thinks Bombardier is the undercover empire. Dude, yo, if Jack Black plays a live action evil man, like
I'm for it. That's
I
a
am
never-ending
so
story.
forward to see a switch turn on this guy and him actually be just, and like I like to see him be evil in that like positive way he is, like on the you know what I mean,
like hamming it up.
Yeah,
cartoon Bowser kind of way.
I only want to see that. And if we get to see freaking Lizzo beat his ass, then fine. That's fine.
Sure.
I'm all for it.
Sure.
Oh shit. Good one, Ben.
Did we hear anything for Visions? Did we hear anything?
That's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, or was that today?
Tomorrow. No, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, I kept thinking that celebration was over today, and I was sitting there waiting to find out like when the announcement for the next one was, and I'm all like, oh shit, it goes until tomorrow. So
yeah, it says panel spotlight, Bad Batch.
Bad bitch
tomorrow. Oh, you bad bitch.
I know another thing confirmed today was Tales of the Jedi season 2, or was that yesterday? And
yesterday.
Thank you. Correct answer. Yes.
Yeah, the Jedi was sweet. It was fun to watch.
It's a great show. Oh, I had
So
fun watching that.
Yaddle.
Yeah.
But also awesome. It made me have so much more like understanding too for Dooku. Like really cool.
Right? Exactly. It's like you're all like,
stop it, Claire.
I love it. I love it. I mean, it's why shouldn't you, an elegant count, have be more complex? It's like he's not just
right.
Yeah.
And it's just like it makes you think more about that moment when Anakin chops his fucking head off.
Yeah.
And like the eyes, his eyes were just like, this is what I was meant for the whole time. And he
I'm a vampire.
Realization right before you hear the freaking slide of that like violin when he cuts his head off. Like, oh god, it was just like I felt so bad for him even more after watching Tales because he believed in what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like just as much as Anakin did, except like he didn't get manipulated as much as Anakin. Like Palpatine used like Dooku's want to make the galaxy better, like totally against him. And then when he fucking totally realized, like at the end there, that all
he had been had, yeah.
Oh,
that's just it. But see, that's just the thing. It's like that. Like you said, again, it makes Dooku that much better of a character. But then it's like Palpatine just has a way of just manipulating and utilizing the people around him to get what he needs, and it doesn't matter what their wants are. He will pervert that into whatever plan he's got going on, and it always works.
Yeah,
that little bitch.
This was so lovely. If you have not
seen that yet, no.
So
I heard
on
about
the Star Wars Instagram, they have the full video, and he got pretty emotional when he came out on stage on the Star Wars show live stage and was being interviewed by Christina Ariel because it's his first like welcome post Kenobi, post officially being back and having people see it. It's the first time that he's reacting to somebody seeing his performance and immediately just throwing the flowers at him.
Do Jake Lloyd next.
And like exactly, please do Jake Lloyd next. It was such a lovely moment. It's on the Star Wars Instagram if you don't want to scroll through the whole day's feed. That was a lovely moment. Yesterday's moment with believe it or not, Anthony Daniels and Anthony Carboni. I got the and the mixed up on those names there, but whatever. If you didn't see that, that was a lovely moment as well about because they have such that funny
They do have good banter. Yeah.
Because the Anthony and the Antony rivalry, but it's actually just because that was his favorite character growing up, and Anthony Carbone's favorite character was C-3PO and it's a lovely, lovely moment where Anthony shares being a neurodivergent kid who was picked on and relating to C-3PO because he's like, all he wanted to do was make sure everyone followed the rules, didn't get in trouble, and took care of his friends, but everybody bullied him. And he's like, I connected with, it's such a lovely moment. And after all these years of watching them pick on each other, it's a little moment of clarity for Anthony Daniels. Like, oh, wait, I didn't realize how much he actually did mean to. Oh, it's beautiful. We've had some lovely, lovely moments this weekend.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to look for both now.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Dude, I love Anthony Daniels' like cattiness and his banter. Like he is just so fucking great. He's always been one of like the best people from from the group of actors that have just
all personality,
always brought the energy, always bringing the energy. Well, Carrie too.
I'm just happy we have him around, right? That's what I was gonna say, because look, we've lost people, and it's gonna keep happening. These folks are getting older, and Carrie was one of the hardest ones to see go because it just was before their time, you know. Dude, in a year where we've already lost so many people, it was just like, dude, thanks, you know.
Yeah.
Put salt in the wound. Just do it.
Dude, when Harrison Ford goes,
nope.
Please stop talking about things.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a mess.
Yeah, I had a thought about one Star Wars actor this week, and I don't want to say who it was because I think if you watched it, maybe that thought crossed your mind as well. Like, oh, I don't know how much time we're gonna have left with this person.
Yeah, and I know who you're talking about.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Who?
Who? Yeah, it's getting to that point.
Who?
They've been through a lot.
Who?
Billy D. Billy D's looking rough.
Billy D. Williams looks really
He's looking rough.
He's had a lot of back issues. Yeah, he's he's just getting up there, poor guy. You know,
he's 86 years old. He just turned 86.
No, stop. Chris might be watching. Stop.
I know. That man, and still at 86 years old, the way that he hit on Christina Ariel was.
I heard
it was lovely.
I heard.
Like, how could you not be flattered by fucking Billy D. Williams?
Right, exactly.
Like, talking about like, oh.
What did he say? I need to see this interview now.
Because there's a stair to get up to the Star Wars Show live stage, and she helped him up the stair and into his chair. And he's like, oh, I could get used to having beautiful women escort me around and get me to my seat.
Yeah, Lando.
It was so good.
The beautiful women walking me around.
To be true, yes, she is. And if only we were all so lucky, Billy D.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's so great.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Wow.
It's been an emotional weekend. I'll have to say that. I'm not there, but it's beautiful to see that those moments get captured, right? You know, I mean, because here's the thing: when I go to those things, it's awesome to see that. It's awesome to see the panels and all the cool stuff that happens there is just all just magic. And then on top of that, we get to hang out with our friends.
Yep.
I mean, that's like magic. I every freaking time.
Wow. This whole every celebration, it's just like. It's a celebration of love for this community and the great sides of this community, and it's a way to show appreciation for the other people who understand this weird nerd brain that we have. The other people, you know, to show love and appreciation for those people in our lives, because not everybody can connect with us in this way, and just show love and appreciation for the creators and the actors. It's always so beautiful. It's so beautiful to be a part of, to be in the room or to be at home and like watch people deservedly get the love and recognition so clearly, you know, to see what they do means to people. It just, it feels good. It feels good.
Yeah. The celebration is so great. And it's literally for the fans that dedicate so much of themselves to this franchise. It's like a moment for those fans to just get, I guess, you know, some more out of Star Wars that they put into it. You know, it's a great event. It's I'm just so jealous I didn't get to go, but I'm also so happy for the people that got to go again, because I know the feeling of being there and what it's like. I just feel bad for you guys when it's all over tomorrow. And I've also been there. So
yeah, it's hard to come down off of that, man. It's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot. But we have breached an hour, and I think we've covered just about everything. We've got Mando episode 7 coming out this Wednesday, so plenty to talk about next week. Michael, you want to, I think we'll be back on track Tuesday. You want to tell everyone what's going
on? What's the last game we played?
Can you believe that? I'm going to say this real quick. It's like, can you believe we're on this side of it now and Dan is not a dad? Like, now he's now a dad, right?
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden, it's like there was that big thing, that you had to like get through. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, look, little baby.
Yeah.
I know.
He's so cute. I love it.
If you guys
truly wonderful. Truly wonderful. The mind of a child is. Truly wonderful. The mind of a child is.
He is amazing, and he
we'll
actually
do God of War, I guess.
God of War.
Yeah, because we just got the Asgard with the boy. So
boy.
That's the last.
That's right. I think we're on God of War actually, and then after that we'll do Last of Us. But BX Gaming,
yes, is back every Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. Broaxium _ that is a floor dash watch your step gaming on twitch.tv. You will also be YouTube links for the StreamYard. Which Survivor comes out, we'll be adding that to the list too. Why not? Because that looks awesome. I mean, it looks really good. So adding that to the list as well. But yeah, stay tuned for that. You can also find me there and here every Sunday, shooting the PooDoo, 9 p.m. EST. Cheers.
Awesome. Mark?
You can find me here on Sundays, of course, or on Instagram and Twitter at I am El Diablito. Thank you.
And Claire?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and the Tick and Talk at CStribs. On occasion, you can also catch me on the Imperial Senate podcast. Both Nikki and Charlie are in London, and I am sad because I am not. But we will be back from our hiatus post-celebration because they're going to have a lot of crazy stories to share, and it's going to be nice. Very nice.
Awesome.
It's nice.
And you can find me here every Sunday and on Tuesdays with Mike, BX Gaming.
Yes.
And you can find me just, doing stuff on my regular handle, Stay on Target 42. We've got the Dandalorian, which I need to record an episode of for Chris. I'll probably just do that tomorrow. And check out Dandalorian. It pops up, whenever. It always comes out before the next episode. Favorite 3 moments from every episode that dropped. The Chris, I think it was called The Mandalorians.
It was
filled in for me. It was awesome. He did a great job. So hopefully we can do some more of that in the future too, with Chris jumping in. But yeah, good times. Thank you for being here, everyone, and the chat. You guys make this show happen. And we will see you guys next week. May the force be with you always. Bye.